What's up, guys? I'm Justin from Jesus in the Middle podcast. I want to talk to you a little bit today about faith over fear. I was reading Exodus last night, and I've just been thinking about this all day long. I'm going to read a little bit here. This is Exodus 1 15 through 17. And the king of Egypt spake to the Hebrew midwives, of which the name of the one was Shiphrah, and the name of the other one was Puah. I'm not good with these. And he said, When ye do the office of a midwife to the Hebrew women, and see them upon the stools, if it be a son, then ye shall kill him, but if it be a daughter, then ye shall live. But the midwives feared God, and did not as the king of Egypt commanded them, but saved the children alive. So, at this time, when this is happening, Pharaoh has enslaved the Hebrew people. And he's ordering these midwives to go out, and he's telling them, kill all the male children, the male Hebrew children. Because he doesn't want them to get too much political power. He's enslaving these people. He doesn't want them to multiply too much. So this is his way of kind of combating that. And he orders these two midwives to kill all the male children that are born. But right here in 17, it says, But the midwives feared God, and did not as the king of Egypt commanded them, but saved the men children alive. This has just stuck with me all day long. The more I think about it, the more it can apply to, my life personally. And I think this is really relatable to a lot of us. They chose faith over fear. Because this isn't just, to put it in perspective, this is the Pharaoh of Egypt. This is the king, the ruler. They're slaves. This isn't like telling their boss or telling your mom and dad, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. This is the Pharaoh of all of Egypt. And you're a slave. Like, your life means nothing to this guy. I've just been kind of thinking about this all day. Like, where in my life could I be fearing God over the Pharaoh of my life? Where could I be having faith over fear? Maybe maybe some of you are watching this and you're thinking, like, you've thought this week, man, how am I going to pay these bills? Or man, I got so much homework to do, or I'm getting bullied at school, I have no friends, or I just lost my job. This is all fear. This is the Pharaoh of your life. This is the fear. This is the faith, the fear that we should have faith over, like the midwives did. And another thing too is, not only did they have faith, but they put their money where their mouth is. I feel like that's something that even it's hard for me to myself even reflect on sometimes, because it's easy to go around and say that you have faith and say that you love the Lord and say these things, but when it comes ball game time, when it comes time to set yourself apart from the crowd and be a light, or to disobey a pharaoh, a king of a nation, it teaches us in James 2:17 that faith without works is dead. And I've just been thinking about these midwives all day, and that just God has just kept that in my head all day long. Faith over fear. And I feel like these midwives are a good example to reflect on and compare ourselves to in our moments of fear, of having those things happen throughout the week, the things that we cannot control. Sometimes we go through this big long loop, we do this big circle of coming back around and figuring out that we are not God. We can't do anything. I can't fix anything. You can't fix anything. All we can do is our best and have faith that God will take hold of that situation, and all we can do is we can just be obedient. These midwives were obedient, and even after they chose to disobey the Pharaoh, you would think like, okay, the Pharaoh killed them. No, that's not what happened. Because they were obedient. Let me see here. Yes, in Exodus 1:21, because they were and it came to pass because the midwives feared God that He made them houses. So not only did they not die, did the Pharaoh not kill them for disobeying a direct order, but God built them houses. I mean, don't underestimate the power of God and how He'll use you. I mean, because these midwives did this, they were obedient to God, and because of that, the Hebrew nation survived, and because of that, a Hebrew male child was spared. His name was Moses, that delivered God's people out of Egypt. So don't underestimate what God can do and how He can use you. Just one little thing. Maybe you choose today. I'm not gonna worry. I'm gonna be obedient, and I'm gonna do that thing that I've been meaning to do. Don't underestimate how God can use you, and all you got to do is just be obedient and have faith over fear. And if you're still watching this, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. This channel is new. We're still figuring things out, but it means a lot to us. And thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I hope that you got something out of this today, and have a blessed day.